Good morning. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me because I'm gonna get this afro together. I'm in the process of doing my hair to get ready to hop on a Zoom meeting for an interview with a HBCU college located in Chicago. Stanley Coleman Jr. Production Organization reached out to me and asked if I can do a 5 to 10 minute interview with his undergrads and students for a series that focus on how to fight peer pressure to achieve greatness as an entrepreneur. It is a bi-weekly series, so I'm grateful to be a part of this series. And I'm going to yield here, get finished getting ready, and I'm going to tell y'all how it all went. Y'all, this how you gotta get in the shower when you got your natural hair in a puff and you trying to lay your edges. Baby, I'll be back though. But I gotta get in this shower just like this. We gotta protect. Feel like I'm going on a march. Stop playing, stop playing. I told y'all that bunny would come through to make sure it protect my afro. But let's get into how I came together for this interview. Guys, I'm ready to add a speaker to my title because this email that were received on Sunday from a Black entrepreneur out in Chicago. I'm not for sure how they found me, but just know I'm always present. This is why I'm always doing what I'm doing, because I don't know who I'm attracting. I know I'm attracting great people, but I just don't know who they are until they reach out to me personally. So I'm just grateful that I was able to speak to some young people who styled the first lady recently.
Greetings and joining us on behalf of our amazing Chicago high school students and HBCU business entrepreneur students from Howard, Hampton, and Morgan State University is a very special guest. This young lady is one of the top business entrepreneurs in the 77-year legacy of Katy, Texas. She is an iconic content creator, producer, director, content creating is at the helm of Rachel Designs as CFO, CEO extraordinaire, one-stop shopping for logos, marketing, advertising, designs, webpage designs, app designs, publications, packaging designs, art, illustrations, and much, much more. She is also an iconic scholar from the illustrious Lone Star College. She is the one, the only Miss Rachel Sheffield.
Absolutely.
How's everything? How's the weather in the Lone Star State?
Oh, it is beautiful today. I just walked out and I felt like I was in heaven. So I'm grateful to be living in Texas in the winter time. You know, in December, you usually experience cold and rain. Today is perfect in the Lone State.
That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Good.
The first couple of questions is from Aaron. What was the inspiration behind building Rachel Design?
Aaron, the inspiration behind building Rachel Design was having a dream at the age of 13 when I envisioned my big sister and I owning our own design business. When we grow up and earn our degrees, just looking around in our room at a young age, I saw how we was always posting our designs on the wall, and I'm like, this can go places. So after that, I ended up moving away from home to start my career as a graphic designer. So moving to Texas in 2015, didn't know in 2020 I would be experiencing a pandemic at the end of my college career. So after earning my certificate in Associate of Applied Science and Graphic Design during the pandemic, I knew that I can do anything.
And Aaron's other question is, where do you see Rachel Designs 5 years ago?
Where I see Rachel Design in 5 years is owning a graphic design studio in Katy, Texas. Currently, I am working from home, so everything that I do is from the desk in my living room. So just working towards opening up a graphic design studio to where all my clients and customers can get their designs, experience the great customer service rather than over Zoom. So I'm just looking forward to having a facility where they can see me in person and we can have a more up-close personal relationship in the city of Katy.
Leah's question is, what's your favorite business entrepreneur growing up?
Growing up, that entrepreneur is Mary Hargrove. She lives in Ypsi, Michigan, but she would always travel back to my home state, which is Alabama. And as a young girl, she will come visit the organization I was a part of, and she would just always have this ambition about herself. And this pantsuit. I'm attracted to women with a pantsuit and a briefcase, and I'm just like, something about her. But little did she know I was starting my own little reception in my room. And later on, she gave me an opportunity at the age of 14 to be a receptionist for the organization. So just being under her wings growing up just inspired me. So she was my favorite entrepreneur, and still to this day. So Mary Hargrove out of Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Okay. Kalia's other question is, did you have a favorite business teacher growing up to help motivate you? Pretty much answer that.
Absolutely. It was my kindergarten teacher, and later on she became the principal of the school by the name Betty Darden. She always had this drive when we was young to where she always came up with a gig, a fundraiser, or whatever it took to raise revenue for the students to go on field trips, or if we lacked material in the school, whatever it took for her to get those funds, she had the drive and just the hustle in her. And I'm like, seeing her spirit in me nowadays, it's just left an impact to where I'm always trying to find ways to connect with the community, do things for its giveaways, donating in the community or back home. So Betty Darden would be the favorite entrepreneur growing up.
Okay. This question is from Shakira. What is a typical day like for you, and how important has time management been throughout your young career?
A day like for me currently is waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to start my 9 to 5. In between times, being that I work from home as well, during my breaks and lunch, I'm able to read my emails from my clients, or I'm able to get on a call, whether it's via phone or Zoom, to be able to touch base with any projects that I'm working on currently, and able to prep my marketing and advertising for my platform. So I release that throughout the day. So my schedule and my day is very full because I work a 9 to 5 to continue to fund my small business outside of the creative world. The creative world is very tricky. Some days you have clients, some months you don't have no clients. So I always have multiple streams of income to be able to survive. So that would be what my day like.
Okay. Lena's question is, what was your biggest challenge during the COVID-19 pandemic as an business entrepreneur?
My biggest challenge is getting over fear. And what I mean about that, the minute I graduated, I decided to share my portfolio with all my family and friends. Didn't think that would go farther than like them giving me an opportunity to design their logos and invitations and whatnot. So the pandemic kind of prohibited me from getting that on-hand experience when it came down to dealing with real life clients. So it was like scary, but I remember where we was taught when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade out of it. So I'm grateful looking back 2.5 years from now that I did not give up on that opportunity or pass it by because I felt like, I wasn't ready. So to this day, I can look back and state that I overcame and made relationship with a lot of clients without a business plan, without knowing the price of what I need to charge a client, not even knowing my overhead. I just dived into the work field, being that I had my degree and whatnot. So that would be the biggest challenge, just really trying to find my niche and learn through the process of how to conduct a business in a professional way.
And Talena's other question is, before I get to the last two, is what was your class load like at Lone Star College?
My class was very motivating and supportive. Diving into the digital side of graphic design was very, very complicated. I was more used to freelancing with my hand, but as a graphic designer, you had to learn how to illustrate and use the software in order to execute it to its last state. So my teacher, who I really, really still appreciate to this day, is Anthony Gordon. He was hands-on and helped me out throughout the career and always made himself available when I was struggling with the softwares and whatnot. So it was just a safe place for me and very supportive all the way around throughout my year at Lone Star.
Okay. And the last question we have is from Deja. Considered a young role model and trailblazer So a lot of young ladies, what advice do you have for those that aspire to be the next you?
Wow, now that's a powerful question. It will definitely be to make sure that you stay authentic throughout the journey that you choose to take, because it's easier for you to execute what you want to do. Don't lose yourself in your career. Don't lose yourself in whatever path you take, because the minute you decide to do something in life, it's no longer work. It's your dream. So you're able to walk in there, owning the room, being authentic and staying happy in the process. Sometimes you may feel like, oh, the role is never ending of working very hard to get where you're going. Just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, because when you get to the end, you're going to appreciate it much better, because no one handed to you. You done the work and you understand what it took to get to where I am right now. So my encouragement is to just stay authentic, stay happy, treat people right with a smile, because the minute you leave that conversation, that person is going to remember how you treated them, remember you from years to come, and going to want to connect and do work with you. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Where can us Chicagoans, third largest city in the world, go to for that all things, everything you, all things, everything, Rachel Designs, your upcoming projects, events, in the last couple of weeks of 2022, do you have any projects on the horizon? And I know you're already working on major 2023 projects right now as we speak. So where can we go for that all things, everything you, so that us Chicagoans can come out in full numbers and full support?
oh, wow, that's amazing. You can visit my website, www.racheldesign.org, and right there will show who I am as an entrepreneur, as a graphic designer. You can also find my Facebook page. Currently doing a live talk show, doing a Christmas special where every Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time and 11:30 Central Time on Instagram Live, where we are advertising our products, because we have an online shop where we sell apparel, accessories, home decor, and whatnot. This is a passive income for Rachel Design, so we're able to go live, explain what we have in the store, and outside of that, we always give back throughout the year. So this is one of our biggest giveaways. So we're playing like a game series where our followers are participating in. Each episode, whoever wins, we'll add them to a giveaway wheel, and on December the 23rd, that wheel will pick a winner to where we can bless the one before the holiday. So if you go to our website, under the giving, it's kind of explain what we've been doing for us, donating to organizations.
What items do you donate?
So for example, I donated some mugs, customized mugs for each graduate.
Oh, nice.
So it was like 25 graduates graduated. They were grandparents, so they went through a program and they was able to graduate. So someone reached out and was like, do we donate it? When I was like, of course, and being that I love to customize things because it's more memorable. I know we rock our brand, but when you take out the time to design it and make it personal, that will last. And we monetarily gave a organization that I was under years ago to supply their coffee shop. Then I was able to sponsor a graduate. And sometimes, like I said, I give out gift cards or clothes. It can be a blanket, whatever cause is. I try to relate it to that situation and whatnot to kind of make it more memorable and tie into what you're doing in that moment. So we do that outside of, still trying to maintain our overhead. We just like to give back because giving back is just way much better than receiving. But of course, we still have to be able to intake things in order to continue to grow. So that's why we have that giving button on our website to continue to turn small businesses into reality, give back to the community. Yes.
Amen. Amen. Yes, ma'am. And then we will send you an email by Monday or Tuesday of next week. It'll be our 6th annual HBCU Holiday Scholarship Runway Showcase on Saturday, December 17th via Zoom. And we would like for you to be one of our guests. So I'll send you the press release with everything either Monday or Tuesday of next week. So look out for your email.
Okay, absolutely, Stanley.
Yeah. Well, thank you so very much. I love the shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Try to keep it customized.
Okay. Please let us know if or when you plan on coming to Chicago because the students would love to meet you in person.
So off the record, I wanted to ask, because I'm in the marketing, really trying to enhance where it's working at. So how did you find Rachel Design? It's an honor to even receive an email.
I'll ask those college kids on Saturday. And then I'll report back to you for sure. If it was an article, they're already clients of yours, or their parents are clients, I'll ask all of those questions for sure on Saturday. And then report back to you immediately.
All right, sounds good, Stanley. I do appreciate you taking out the time to even send that email, even announcing it as the legendary Rachel. I said, okay, I feel special. So I'm just humbled just to sit in the seat and be able to give back, whether that is giving out my time to explain and encourage them to start their journey or whatever it takes. So I'm looking forward to being a part or starting a relationship in Chicago. I haven't been in it since I was 17. So I'm working towards to even get to where I can travel on the road and whatnot to be able to speak, doing it in the community, but I love to expand by traveling as well. So I just look forward to building a relationship with the kids and with your organization. I do want to tell you, I took out the time to look at your website and whatnot. I am a huge fan of Michelle Obama. So I had to wipe my eyes when I read the email and I said, they styled the First Lady Michelle Obama. I am a huge fan of the Obamas. So it was just an honor to even be this close to talking to someone or relate a message to the students who have had the chance one-on-one. So my dream is to have a one-on-one with her too. So just an honor as well.
No, thank you. Keep up the great work. We're so proud of you all the way in the Windy City.
Oh, wow.
And look out for future partnerships in 2023 and years to come, hopefully.
Okay, absolutely. Well, you take care. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care.
All right, enjoy that weather.
Absolutely. I'm heading out now.
All right, then.
All right, we just wrapped up the amazing Q&A interview with Stanley Coleman Jr. Just know these questions that the Chicago High School and HBCU business entrepreneur students from Howard, Morgan, and Hampton University was so amazing, and I love how they articulate their words. I'm grateful I had an answer for our upcoming Black entrepreneurs in Chicago, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of that bi-weekly series. Thank you guys for tuning in to our vlog here in Katy, Texas, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.